Hi guys. What did the dinosaurs see upon impact? Yeah, the asteroid that kind of destroyed the dinosaurs. That one. I made a video on how it would look like from the asteroid, and well, let's just say it wasn't that good. Especially now that I have a new app which I'll use for these new space videos. Alright. Alright, so now we need to find out how the dinosaurs saw on impact. Of course I didn't make the app, obviously. Alright, so now it was actually visible 1 year before impact. Currently, by now, it is passing Jupiter's orbit. And this is what it looks like in the night sky. Can't see it, obviously, because the names are too big. There, can you see it? Yeah, and you can actually still see it. Chicks Club right now is this little tiny white line in the sky, which will gradually get bigger and bigger and bigger until impact. Before it was as bright as Neptune, but now it's 1 month before impact. Currently, it is passing Mars' orbit. Here's the view you get from Spain. Of course, you still can't see it because of the names. Let me fix that for you. Better. Currently, it's just a blinking dot in the night sky. If you look closely, you might see it. It's about above here. Let's wait for it to blink. It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna take too long. I hope. There, see that blink? That tiny blink was Chicks Club. 1 day before impact. Now it's passing the moon's orbit. By now you could see it. You could see Earth from it. From Tokyo, Japan, it would be nighttime, and yeah, you can see the moon, and right near it is a faint, bright dot in the sky. Let's zoom in to this bright dot. All right, that's well now. Yeah, 1 minute before impact. Actually, let's just forget about that. Instead of it being 1 minute before impact, let's just watch the last few moments of the dinosaurs. Screw it, we're going to wait and see the impact in real time. Alright, now let's go. Alright, now we're watching a few kilometers away from impact. The Chicxulub asteroid is not too far away. Yeah, there it is. It's in the middle of the screen right there. Now, did you know what hit in Mexico? Yep, we're currently a few kilometers away from the Yucatan Peninsula, which is where it hits, and it's coming our way, kinda. Alright, see it in the sky, it's appearing, it's quite bright, it's blinking. In fact, by now, the dinosaurs definitely know what's coming. It's just on the way. It's the bright dot in the middle of the screen. It's brighter than most stars, except for like this one. I would never like to know. But as you can see, it's just on its way. You can see it. It's just on its way. Alright, we're going a little bit far. We're going quite a bit faster than real time, just so because it's literally going to take ages. Let's just fast forward a little bit until it gets close enough. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's just go from there. So, I'm pretty sure you all know where Chicxulub is right by now. If not, well, just in the middle of the screen, that massive object. And it's on its way to Earth. Oh, sorry, so this is real time, so it's going to take us literally forever. And so I'm going to give out some commentary while we wait for destruction. And did you know the crater was initially when it hit 120 kilometers, no, it was 20 kilometers deep. It was 120 kilometers wide, or 150, I don't know, something around that. And shortly after, the molten rock made a tiny bit of a mountain in the middle of the crater, making it go a little less deep. That's why it's not the deepest part of Earth. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part. It's only like 11 kilometers, whatever. All right, Chicks Club is. This is real time, by the way. It's you can tell. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, this is what it looks like normally. If you're on there, this is what you would see. And this is what it look like with max zoom. You could determine the shape. You can see it's moving super easily. Alright, this is what it looks like on Earth. You can see it moving kind of, but like you would have to be paying attention to it really a lot. You can't really tell it's moving that much. And now it's starting to get quite close. And by now, nights are no longer dark. That's how bright it is. The nighttime is no longer dark. It's brighter than the full moon because it's so close to Earth that all the light it reflects. It's going straight to Earth and it's like bouncing off to every other place. Oh crap! It's hitting. All right. This is what the impact looked like in real time. I'm right near the Yucatan Peninsula. Alright, there's Chicks Club right there. You could easily tell where it's going to land. Oh, it's in the atmosphere. And just like that, crashes, creating massive lava, creating big tsunamis. And where it hits, it plays a big role in the extinction of the dinosaurs. It had so much soot, and it would launch into the atmosphere. And after like a few days, the entire Earth had basically it was all dark. There was barely any light hitting the surface. Because of that, the plants started to die, which means the plant-eating dinosaurs died with the plants, and then the meat-eating dinosaurs. Surprise, plant-eating dinosaurs were their main diet as they're the easiest things to capture and eat. So the meat-eating dinosaurs died too. The only things that managed to survive had to seek shelter, go like in a cave, a bunker, or whatever. And currently, like chickens, turtles. Chickens are like the T-Rexes, basically. But turtles and crocodiles, they are literal dinosaurs. Turtles and crocodiles were there. And this is the impact. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's launching into the atmosphere. And this is going to take a while. And when I say take a while, this is how long it's going to take. Anyway, let's just continue our commentary. So then mammals evolved after that, and then monkeys evolved, and the monkeys started to evolve into Homo sapiens, which are humans. And that's how we were born. In fact, if this asteroid did not come and make all dinosaurs go extinct, we wouldn't have been here. So even though it may be scary for a planet killer like this to hit Earth again, hey, it's kind of the entire reason that we exist. Like, I don't think we would have existed if Chicks Club didn't hit. It would basically orbit the sun every like 4 years or whatever. We don't really know that. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure that's true because if it does orbit the sun every 4 years, and I've known because where I got that information from is back when we thought it was a comet. In reality, now we found out it's an asteroid. So here it is. It's gonna be like this for a while. Oh, by the way, ignore the date down there. It has nothing to do with this. It really has nothing to do with this. Imagine it hit like a few days ago. Yeah, about that. Let's speed up the process a little bit. Alright. I'd say that's good. It's crazily fast in real time, by the way. You can tell Earth's moving. It's big, let's just say. This explosion goes on for a really long time. Let's just take a look around. Look at that, all this stuff going around. Oh wait, some rocks from Earth, they just fly out. Most of them come down, raining back on Earth, hitting Earth. create even more damage. Another part of them goes to the moon, and a tiny bit of them ends up going to Mars. Imagine you're just an alien on Mars, and then you see some random rock flying at you, and then you start studying it, and it's Earth rock. And then you start to go to Earth a few million years later, and then all humans are like, wow, aliens, so cool. Alright, by now it's starting a little bit smaller, so let's go a bit closer. Alright, here we are, a little bit closer. Yeah, by a lot. Alright, this is one. Wait, alright. This is how we were before. We're rolling with it. It's still quite big. This explosion is gonna take a really long time to go away. It's gonna take a few days. So yeah, and basically every dinosaur inside got vaporized. In fact, if once the meteor hit, glass. If there was glass back then in Europe, let's say humans exist in their buildings everywhere. The house in Europe, the glass would shatter just from, and that's in Europe, and this hit Mexico. That's oh yeah, the asteroid was like 8 kilometers, but then it passed by Jupiter, breaking into two pieces. One big piece, I think, landed into Jupiter or went somewhere else, and the smaller piece, which was 10 kilometers, ran straight at Earth and created this impact. Imagine that 8 kilometer thing would hit Earth. But that's a topic for another video. What if Chicks Club not break apart when it hit Earth? I'm pretty sure the life would still exist, but like it would quite be a bit hard, since like about 500 kilometers is already too much for Earth, and it would turn Earth into lava. Same thing with 1,000 kilometers. So if Sirius hit Earth, we would be doomed. But oh wait, it's slowing down by a lot. All right, here we are. Let's just do that. All right. So yeah, that would make life on Earth be a lot harder. Like I'm pretty sure that life in America would take ages to form. Like I think it would have appeared like quite a bit recently, like a few 100,000 years ago. Humans would definitely still live though, but they would just probably look different, and I don't know. It's it's a bit complicated. It's currently Earth is still rapid hot, even a few days after impact. So it's either like 100 degrees, a few hundred degrees Celsius for a few minutes, or if you're for a few hours, or thousands and thousands of degrees Celsius for a few minutes. Which either way, I would not want to live in that. Also, to the Americans, which are most of my channel, let me give you an example, since I'm not 100% sure about Fahrenheit. 0 degrees Celsius is ice, and 42 degrees Celsius is the amount of heat a human needs to die. Yep. So it's 58 degrees Celsius at least that hotter. That's enough to double burn. If you were just have a laser gun, I would shoot 100 degrees Celsius in front of two people. You would kill both of them, and the third person would be, I guess, a bit fine, since. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would be fine, since it would feel like 10 degrees Celsius for them. I don't know how that logic would work, but whatever. I'll stand with it. Now this is what's going to take a really long time to go away. Let's just wait a little bit. Alright. A few days have been going by. Alright. And there we go. Now, 1 second is more than a day. And it's finally going away. And just like that, it's all gone, and Earth is 100% normal again. It only took like a few 10 days. Let's check. Is it still there? Nope, it's pretty much gone. But basically, in the entire like all here, the Gulf, all half of the Gulf of Mexico. Like by the way, the Gulf of Mexico is like all here. Like half of it, which was here, got became a massive crater. That's crazy. And Earth has recovered from it. By the way, ignore these lights. And also, Earth did not look like this 66 million years ago. It's just the one I'm working at looked like this. Also, it did not have humans, so I don't know. That's why there's city lights. It's just because it's like they don't have like the past before humans existed. Whatever. So that's pretty cool. We have simulated the Chicks Club impact. And a few days after impact too. So it only took like 10 days for all this to go away. But trust me, the Earth did not look like this after 10 days. It looked more like this after impact because this would cover the atmosphere. It looked pretty much like a wasteland, all covered in black. Aliens in Mars or somewhere would look at this and be like, we were planning to live here, but actually, oh, this is my video anyway. Actually, we're not gonna live here. It looks too dark and it looks like some other planets. We don't want to go here. Let's just go to an exoplanet or a Titan instead. We're not gonna go to Earth. Cool. All right, now, bye guys.